Jarvis Landry has tested positive for COVID-19, so likely not going to be able to play in a game on Saturday. Let's take a look at what that means. Last two games, Landry has been outstanding. 11 catches, 152, and a touchdown. That almost equals his production from the previous 6 games. And remember, those 6 games were when he's been coming off that MCL sprain. So the offense has been getting the ball to Jarvis the last 2 games against the Ravens, and he's responded. They're not going to have that. So how do you work around that? We're talking a lot about working around things that aren't going to be there against the Ravens. How do you work around not having Jarvis Landry?
I think the answer comes down to a lot of Donovan Peoples-Jones. I know he's been hot lately. He's had some touchdowns of late, some big catches. He had that toe tap, tremendous catch along the sideline during the Baltimore game. He's a guy that I think you got to be willing to trust more one-on-one if you're Baker Mayfield, that any one-on-one matchup, because of his height, because of his physical leaping ability, because he's got the good stride and speed and hands, he's a guy I think you got to trust more with the football. Outside of him, again, hopefully for the Browns, David Njoku can come back, Harrison Bryant can come back. And with those guys, they do have the ability to make plays in the passing game. We've seen it several times. It's just a matter of, can they get out there? If they can, you can mitigate a little bit of the loss of Jarvis Landry. Same with potentially having Rashard Higgins and Jamarcus Bradley step up. I mean, we saw Bradley make a nice catch, long catch against the Lions early this season. For Rashard Higgins, this almost seems like the last stand for him because we really haven't seen much of him at all this year. He's done so many great things. This might be his last chance with Jarvis Landry gone to really show that he can still be a part of this team for the future.